Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. It's Leo speaking. Today I have the pleasure to introduce you to Scriptor, the Scriptor plugin inside Logic Pro for iPad. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. So what is Scriptor? Well, it's a plugin. It's a plugin which allows you to actually modify Midi incoming data. And you can not only modify them, you can redirect, you can do filtering, you can do a lot of different things. Okay, so we are inside Logic Pro for iPad, and we are running on an iPad Pro M1. Let's click on Create Project, and let's create a track, and we choose a software instrument. Okay, let's go inside the plugin editor, and where it says Midi Effects, let's click on it, and then let's find Scriptor here, which will be inside the Logic Pro category. So let's click on it. As you can see, it will say Open Details View to view parameters, so it doesn't show you anything on the plugin itself. Double click, and of course it will open. There you are. Okay, let's open also the play surface so that we have a little bit more space. Now, up here it says default preset. Okay, click on it so that we can see all the other plugin presets, and then we can I can give you an example of some of them, what you can do. Now, these exist also in the desktop version. The limitation on the iPad version at the moment is that you cannot create your own scripts, but it is compatible with the scripts from the desktop version, and I will create a tutorial now to create a script inside Logic Pro X and then transfer it inside the iPad version and run it. Now, at the moment it says default preset. Here you can see it says maximum page and minimum page. Okay, it is a scripting language, so you just write your script, of course, using the desktop edition, and that will help you through the script manipulating, for example, incoming Midi data. And you can create your interface as well. Let's click on the first one just to give you a flavor. The first one is an example of a channel filter. What does it mean? In this particular example, it will filter notes coming or Midi event coming based on different channel. The moment is 1. So if I press some notes on the play surface keyboard, it's going through. If I was to say pass through only channel number 2, you don't hear any more notes going through. That's one example. So let's go to the next one. I'm not going to show them to you, all of them, but give you just a taste. This one says delay notes until the next bit. So when you click, you'll have a delay where you are on the next bit. And you can see, if you notice up here, the position where we are on the project, you can see based on when I actually click on the note, it will wait for the next bit. Okay. Another example, drum kit designer remap. This is actually quite nice. It is a remapping tool, so you can choose different notes here for your mapping, which comes really handy. The next one is a guitar strummer, which is this is quite nice as well. It's almost like, again, another tool out of the box that you can use. You can choose, for example, up here strumming versus arpeggio, in another version of the arpeggio. So, and then here you have a lot of different options. I think they are self-explanatory, but if you have any troubles, of course, just leave a comment and I will help. So let's play some notes at the bottom here with my my other hand, and then I change the parameters here. So you can hear a chord here, and then let's change the division here. And of course you can change the duration, how it behaves here. Alternate down and up, new chord, etc. And then you can randomize, you affect the curve as well. You can do a lot of things. And down here, for example, you have the section on arpeggio. So you can change this one to the arpeggio, okay? I change these, for example, to 1/16. Randomize division. Okay, and down here, for example, it gives you then the possibility to change the assignment of chords. So, for example, here, F major, right? We can change that to, for example, why not, F minor. And I change that to F minor. So really nice. You have a new guitar strummer here, which you can also use as an arpeggio, and you can map again chords, different type of chords on your keyboard. Next one, we have an harmonizer. It's very simple. It's based on 2 different type of transposition, and then you can change also the velocity for them. So let's say this one goes up of 24. So you see how it works, very simple. Next one is actually really nice. This is the Arpeggiator, not the Arpeggiator. This is really nice. So it's like applying harp techniques to the instrument that you have selected. Really nice. So you can create some really nice, for example, fantasy type of effects. You can change the length of the notes, the beat division, the octave range, the accelerando and diminuendo option, etc., etc. Key range to actually streamline the key range itself where you receive notes. So if I keep pressing it here, eventually here you see 62. So it will go up here, and below it will not play. So you can practically define a further key range, okay, for your MIDI notes. You have modulation, wheel glissando, or note repeaters, which is actually quite nice as well. So it's repeating notes 3 times. This is the time of subdivision. So let's say 160. Let's say you repeat more notes up to 10. And also transpose them as you do that. And this is lovely. Other example, I don't know, octave wrapper, so high and low range for your octave. Probability gate, which is quite nice. So to set your probability, you can hear that it doesn't always trigger. Random offset probability. A real-time quantizer as well, and you can establish the division as well. Then you can send delayed notes, or for example, you can have an additional arpeggiator. It's nice, very simple one. I like this one because you can randomize the length, the delay, and the octave as well. So really nice. So let's randomize the length, and let's randomize the octave as well. Really nice. So in a nutshell, the scriptor is a plugin which allows you to run scripts which have been created with the desktop edition of Logic Pro, and of course it's like creating your own plugin inside Logic Pro. And these of course are some examples, but of course if you have the Logic Pro desktop edition at the moment, at the time of recording this video, you can create new scripts there and then import them inside your iPad version. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and please do not forget that it goes on a chain as well, right? So if I come out from here, you can add other cascading MIDI effects, and therefore no limits really to what you can do. As I said, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and see you next time.